just started to open up this before I realised what it was. I thought this is an eBay purchase. We might as well do a quick unboxing video if we can get this. I have a particular use suddenly for a programmer that will handle a PIC processor. I can't remember, it's a PIC32, and not so many programmers do that particular one. So pretty much the only one that's cheap that will do it is the PICkit3. So I found a copy of that, and I just ordered one of those, but there's also a kit that I found which contains a EZP 2010 programmer, a copy of the PICkit3, we have a USB cable and header cable there. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. We have an IC puller. We have some very fine pointed plastic tweezers. Where are we? There we go. They might be useful for handling the ICs, maybe. There is a different type of USB cable. We have, I don't even know that looks like a ZIF socket on the board. Not entirely sure what that connects to. A little chip holder. You all have seen before. Oh, Jesus, let me get these out. It's ridiculous trying to show them off in shiny plastic. So yeah, again, little chip holder. Not sure what size that is. That looks like the standard small 24C type chip. Let's get all these open. In fact, let's cut this open. Or not. So yeah, look, we've got a zero insertion force socket there, and a couple of jumpers 1, 2 and 3, and some writing on the back. I think that's telling you perhaps what you can use it with and what jumper position to put them in. So that's that. We then have that's a little header adapter, and we've got another header there, and we have a little clip to go over chips, and then you've got the header there. So in fact you would be able to put that cable into that header adapter and then straight into the ZIF socket and read from directly from the chip. So it's quite a nice little range of bits and pieces here. I mean, these alone, I can't remember, that they've got to be 10 quid. I mean, obviously this is a cheap Chinese one, but some of the more expensive ones have turned out to be garbage over the years and don't last very long. So yeah, that's going to cost you a tenner on its own. Let's have a look into this one. Okay, so well, we've got another USB mini programmer here. So this says 25 SPI BIOS and 24 I2C EEPROM. So little pads here. Again, another zero insertion force socket. So it's labelled 1, 2, 3, 4 transmission receive ground 5 volts and on the other side here we've got 25XX and then 24XX for these various pins here. A couple of header pins and a little PCB where you could solder on various components, including these header pins. Interesting. Now, of course, I had all this sort of stuff before, but sold it all because it just wasn't required for what I'm doing now. But suddenly I just need to read a particular PIC processor, and rather than just get the one PIC-Kit 3 for 15-20 quid, I just thought we'd spend an extra amount and get that. Get this little lot. I've absolutely no idea. Oh, that's got a bent pin. Let's just straighten that out whilst I'm thinking about it. Just a little bit of damaged pin, shipping from China, no doubt. So you can straighten that out. There we go. So yeah, 1.8 volt adapter. Absolutely no idea what we'd be using that for. Pin outs are labelled, which is nice, but again, don't know what it's for. So on to this one. Oops, yeah. This has got little plastic. So we've got some little plastic mounts there. Another ribbon cable. Great big 0 insertion 4 socket. Yeah, that socket for the cable. Absolutely no idea what that is going to be used for. PIC processor on here. Yeah, no idea. Let's get that to one side. So let's just get this PIC-Kit 3 out. That's what we really wanted. The original genuine one is about £55, something like that. I've never had any issues with Chinese copies of these things, so I thought we would just... Well, I've got all of this for cheaper than the genuine PIC-Kit 3, so it's a bit of a no-brainer in my book. So that is that. So yeah, we have a little USB connector at that end, header socket at the other end. I'm not going to bother opening it up, it doesn't really matter what's inside it as long as it does the job, which it does. And then we'll just have a quick look at this programmer. So this is the EZP 2010. I've got a sneaky feeling I've even heard of this. I think maybe some of the guys have got them. High speed USB programmer, 252493, and then it's got a copied IC to IC. Yeah, and what if we got a double header like that? It can't go in there. So is that just is that a thing to snap out? Yeah, I think it is. We've got two boards. There we go. So yeah. So again, you've got the spaces to solder stuff onto here, and then pop it in there. Two of those. We have a, a USB adapter. I think if I was selling this, I would take that out and chuck that in the bin. You're not supposed to supply anything with a with anything other than a UK style plug on the end. God knows what that's like inside there. I think we'll probably crack that open at some point. This is allegedly a 1000 milliamp adapter. Yeah, right. Not sure I'd be trusting that. Then we have USB cable, and I think that is. Oh, and there's a driver CD in the bottom of the box. Not sure I would trust that as far as I could throw it, but it's all nicely boxed. yeah, we've got to crack that open at some point, haven't we, just for a good laugh. But yeah, I think I would take that out and chuck it in the bin if I was selling this in the UK. There's no way that's safe, and you shouldn't be selling stuff with the wrong adapter on it or supplying it. So yeah, well, that's a really good amount of stuff for, I think it was up by now 48 quid or nearest offer, and I had an offer of £43 accepted. Windows XP, so yeah, there could be problems with Windows 7 or Windows, certainly Windows 10 might be an issue with some of these programmers, but yeah, we'll see. We'll get them installed one at a time. This is the important one for me, and just because I have that chip to try and have a look at. I'm not going to tell you what it's in. Some of you on the forum will know, but other than that, we're keeping it all quiet at the moment. Let's pop this open, have a look. Right, there we go. As I say, Chinese copy. That's a PIC24 FJ256 fitted. It looks very nicely made. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so that's what we've got, and we will be giving it a go over the next few days, hopefully, or perhaps over the weekend actually, see what works with Windows 10, because I think that's pretty much all I've got these days. Maybe Windows 7, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with all of that. For £43 we have one programmer, 2, 3, that I guess is a standalone programmer, yes, that's 4. That isn't, that is an adapter to go with one of these or any of them, and that is another adapter. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 programmers, a multitude of adapters, cables, the SOIC clip, that's just ridiculous low price. The guy must be making some money, a little bit of money on every one of these he sells, and so are the Chinese suppliers, so God knows how they make these for that sort of price. It's crazy, but yeah, excellent. So there you go, just thought I'd show you that. It's probably a really good buy if you don't have a programmer or have a particular requirement. Yeah, so I'll put the link to the eBay seller on the description, or in the description rather. Don't wonder why this came with legs. Anyway, yeah, well, very well pleased with that, and catch you later.